Do you want custom Swiss Army knife scales and you don't mind doing the work yourself? I have a solution for you. My name is Anne. Thank you so much for joining me. And I've been on this journey for a little while. I started by scratching my Swiss Army knife scales. I actually kind of like how it turned out. I don't love it. You can watch that in the video that I will link down below. Now I've gone on to something else, and the testing is not complete. Honestly, I really wanted this to be a lot more complete of a video before I brought it to you, but it has become impossible for me to film anything without letting you see what I've got going on, so I figure I'll just let you know, and honestly, I think we're far enough along in the testing that this may be useful to you. I'm going to show this to you. This is just a test. This is not what I think your Swiss Army knife should look like, and this is not what mine is going to look like. I do not like this look.
And here it is, nail polish on your Swiss Army knife. I've got gel nail polish and regular nail polish with and without a top coat, and I've been testing this for a while. I've put it through pretty rigorous testing.
So here we go. This is regular. The white is regular nail polish. This has held up extremely well. If you look very closely, you can sometimes see a little swirl of pink in there. That is because right there, I used a colored toothpick to apply it, not something I would recommend. The gray on here is a gel nail polish, which is cured under a light. These are white and gray dots alternating, and up close it looks a little like done by a 5th grader, but at a distance, I don't know, I think it looks kind of cool. It may not be your style. Honestly, I would not have done this particular style, except that I was trying to test these different types of application here with thicker dots and thinner dots. And to show you, there is a little three-dimensionality to it, but it's not super thick. By far the thickest part on the knife is this gray line on top of the white line, the gel on top of the regular nail polish. Now over here is where I was testing different kinds of top coat. So up here, I've got different dots covered with top coat. And these were very sturdy. They feel a little bit smoother than right here where there are gel and regular nail polish dots without any top coat. I put some top coat on the Victorinox symbol and it doesn't seem damaged either. I'm looking forward actually to replacing these scales. This is like a horror show. Okay, but anyway, here we've got some more a application of top coat over a wide area. So up here I put the top coat on just over small areas. Here I put top coat over a wide area. Honestly, I don't love the top coat. It decreases the gripability, and I haven't had anything that wasn't top coated come off. The white in particular I tested for a long time without anything on it. And this whole side has no top coat on it, and I haven't had any damage to that. The one area where I have seen some damage is down here. This is a particularly thick area of gel nail polish, and it didn't do great. Now, what made me originally think of this is that regular nail polish is removable with acetone, and acetone dissolves Swiss Army knives, so I figured whatever the solvent was that's keeping the pigment in solution in the nail polish would probably kind of etch itself into and adhere well to the Swiss Army knife. Yeah, the gel nail polish also seems to be working well also. I would let it, so after you cure it, you cure this gel nail polish for like 2 minutes or 4 minutes or something like that. I actually baked them all for more minutes. After baking that though, these weren't completely hard. So I would actually either bake it more times or just let it sit for a few days before really using it. That is when this damage here occurred. And I think that right now, if I try to damage it with my fingernail or something, I really can't. Now I've taken this, I rubbed it on like a bumpy sidewalk, like the kind that has a bunch of rocks in it, and I rubbed it back and forth like this, and really nothing. Honestly, I mean, other than the extremely bad design, it looks fine. All right, now I am going to show you on the opposite side of the Super Tinker. First, I washed this really well. Step 1 is wash extremely well with some kind of, like I used Dawn, just whatever is really going to remove the oils or anything that might be on there. I did not prep it any other way. Today I have basically, I'm not going to say it's the absolute cheapest nail polish, but here in my area, this nail polish is sold in dollar stores. This I think I paid a couple bucks for this. Which you'd think if it was a dollar store, you'd pay $1. Okay, so I'm moving around to the other side of the camera here. I'm going to shake this up really well. I'm going to do big dots. I'm going to use the brush that this came with. I'm going to do big, sparkly dots. All right, this could look super cool.
Now, there are some other things I'd like to try as well. I'd really like to get a base coat and try to give some texture to the Swiss Army knife without adding any color. I'd also like to see if I could get better at stripes, but stripes are really difficult. So I'm hoping that getting a stick-on polish-based nail wrap and cutting it for stripes or different shapes would work out well to give a really kind of nice and textured appearance. I'm also going to continue to test the durability of both this knife and also the Swiss Champ that I carry on a regular basis. I think this could be a really good project for kids.
I think this could turn out really amazing. So I'm going to let this sit and cure for quite a while. I'm actually going to take it in so no bugs or anything flies into it. And then we will see how this looks in a little bit. I'm really looking forward to this. This is way cooler than I hoped it might be. Thank you very much. Please, I'm open to your comments, but you don't have to tell me this doesn't look good. I already know. Thank you very much. Let me know if you plan to use this.